Akina mama, hoye! Now, these Akina mama have decided they are going all the way to Rongai and they are going to rent themselves very interesting bitongoji. You see, back in the days, if you wanted to find somewhere to exercise your right as an adult, you will go to Sabina Joy and other places where there's a lot of joy. Nowadays, it's improved. Kuna Airbnbs and other places that you guys know. Msimunajijua maliwa mnaenda. But that is not the issue. So, I'm looking at an article here. And also this was published officially on DCI Kenya's X handle. That means their official documentation in terms of public information platform. And this is how it was published. Let me read it. Crackdown on sexual exploitation, obscene content racket in Kiserian and Rongai. That was the title of that article. It goes ahead to say, in the fight against sexual exploitation and the production of obscene material, detectives have ramped up their operations in Kiserian and Rongai, uncovering shocking enterprises preying on our young women. In a raid on a house believed to be a den for the commercial production of explicit content in Rimpa area of Rongai, police acted swiftly on tips from the members of the public and found 30 women aged 19 to 27 trapped in a nightmarish scheme. A search on the house led to the recovery of 7 laptops fitted with cameras and other equipment believed to be used in the production of obscene content. The suspects have been taken into custody at Rongai police station, where investigations are ongoing ahead of the arraignment. Meanwhile, in neighboring Kiserian, detectives launched another operation in response to credible intelligence about young women lured by false promises of domestic jobs instead of a safe haven. These women found themselves entangled in a web of sexual exploitation and commercial prostitution. And the story continues on and on and on and on. Now, it is very mind-boggling the level at which people are willing to go to make a living and actually also exploit those who are unsuspecting. But here's the catch. You know, as much as pornographic material and production in Kenya is illegal, it does not mean it does not happen. All right? And that's why there is a big increase. There's a big increase in products that are explicit for usage, for whatever usage, specifically in erotic movies, all right? I have seen the amount of products that are in the market. Na msiniambie niliona wapi, because I do my research. So, there are others that look like this. I don't know if you can be able to see. Yes, and they are used for production. But then, there's a time I was wondering why we have so much of these things. You can see them, right? They are called ring lights. So many of them. They were in the market. And now, the first instance, you know, as somebody who's creating content that is interactive, in one way, depending on how we see it, I thought probably it's because there are a lot of young men and women who are actually going into the job market to try and create content, because we have platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and others like TikTok who have been monetizing content. And therefore, if you place content that has good quality, good lighting, you are able to make some good money out of it. Then I wondered why this business only occurs late in the night. So I was curious. Then as time was progressing, the lights stopped being white, or we call them daylight in such productions. It's called daylight. They stopped being daylight. They started having yellowish. They started having blue shades. It got confusing for me. But then again, I thought, you know, sometimes you just want to balance the light that you can't, so you have to work with what you have. Bwana, hawa wasichana walipatikana Rongai. Wasichana walikuwa na different types of materials. And these materials, they were using to do production for sale. Now, I wonder, is the business the problem, or the legislation around the business that is the problem? Number 2, are we going to bury our heads under the sun and pretend that these things are not happening. And when they happen, we're like, wow, 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 wow. You and I know, or you've probably heard of a clique of women. Wengi sana, they have nice rental apartments. Wanaishi ndani. These people only leave to pick KFC delivery and go back to watch movies. And then they disappear. Unashanga, they never leave to go for anything else. Uwe inakuwa home delivered. KFC, and I'm not in any way, trying to say these brands are involved. I'm saying the only thing they do is wake up in the morning, go pick the delivery, and go back home. Monday to Sunday, you never see them leave the house. And if they leave, kuna Uber imewakujia, they go, they come back. I don't know if you guys have seen that in your apartments or in your studio apartments somewhere where you live. And does it occur to you that you question, kwani udemu fanya kazi gani? Okay, fine. Kuna vijana wa tap lengelt, ama ni tap and go. Hawa siwaongelelei leo. Leo I'm focusing on the ladies because of that story that I just mentioned. And then there has been also the fact that people are rushing to buy smartphones. The increase of smartphones and demand for smartphones. Specific smartphones. Lazima kuwe na camera power. Mnafanyia nini? I want to find out from you. Is it the legislation that is the problem, or the fact that we want to pretend that people are not commercially selling, producing, and even marketing explicit content in our country? That's the question I want to find out. And then number 2 will be, what then should we do about it? What should we do about it? I really want to find out. Ladies, niongelesheni bana. This is your conversation. Ni nini kinaendelea? And then the third question that I want to find out from you is the fact that we say we cannot import sexual toys into the country. But zinatoka wapi? You know, at one point I was thinking, it's prohibited unless it's for personal use. Hizi zimejaa kama miwa ikitoka Migori kwa market. Uwa inatoka wapi? Tafadhali munisaidie, because mumebadilisha hata Jamnazi Africa wanauliza riziki